I'm at Six Flags Fiesta Texas for the 26th week in a row, and I'm here to do 5 things. Check on the Holiday in the Park transformation, check on the Project 2026-7 sites, go live on TikTok, eat chicken tendies, and make some huge announcements on the YouTube channel. But first, it's time for your good news break.
Good news for fans of Busch Gardens Williamsburg. The park announced on Saturday, November 8th, that Verbolten is getting reimagined. The current version will close on January 4th, 2026, but when it reopens, it will be called Verbolten Forbidden Turn. We do not know the specifics of the physical changes, but this roller coaster is a fan favorite, and I'm sure it will be even better once enhancements are complete. Good news for roller coaster fans in Austin, Texas. Circuit of the Americas announced Peppermint Parkway will run from November 21st to December 28th and feature many holiday attractions, including Circuit Breaker, their new Vekoma Tilt roller coaster that soft opened just a couple weekends ago. Tickets to attend start at $8, while single rides on Circuit Breaker start at an additional $20 each and go up to $40 each with an express pass. Good news for fans of future theme parks. Mr. Beast is opening a new pop-up theme park in Saudi Arabia on November 13th, 2025, and it will feature some rides, games, and the world's largest prize wall. It will close on December 27th. The price to get in will start at $7 and go up to $66. The concept art does show 2 roller coasters. And also, United Parks is planning to construct multiple international theme parks. Mark Swanson, the CEO of United Parks, said this in the quarterly earnings call on November 7th, quote, "On our international opportunities, we are in active discussions with multiple potential partners. We signed 1 MOU during the quarter with an international partner and have since entered a development advisory agreement and have begun concept development work. We expect to sign at least 1 additional MOU in the coming months," end quote. We do not know the locations of these properties, but it has been hinted at in multiple earnings calls. There is 1 international park currently in their catalog. It is in Abu Dhabi. The reviews of this place have been positive due to it being mostly indoors with huge aquariums and an awesome outdoor Intamin roller coaster.
Welcome back to the Hennisphere, everyone. There's one interesting event happening today, and that is an Alzheimer's event. They are fundraising money, and there's going to be a walk in the park. They have a lot of tents set up over here in the Picnic Grove area and in the parking lot. And last I checked, they have raised more than $600,000. So congrats to them. That is awesome. The line for Chupacabra is very long today, and then that is a good sign that it will be packed in the park. Here's the first of some Holiday in the Park decorations. These trees are completely wrapped in Christmas lights. You have to look closely, but there's lights in these trees as well. They have a new kiosk here for Holiday in the Park with season pass upgrades. All of the Fright Fest decorations are gone. We can see some lights, such as these, are already turned on. Some more decorations up here at Old Blues. Lots of red and white. And here is that site that is continuing to be cleared. We have a major update here as another building has been taken out. This whole area that looks like it's been dug up is where a building was, but no more. We can see some of the Fear Acres decorations right there. This piece of land is ginormous, guys. And Jeffrey Siebert did post another slight teaser to what could be coming here. He posted a picture of the full moon that happened this week, and he said, as the full moon rises, and so a new adventure begins. Just look at all this, though. They're already doing some dirt work, but they have made more room. We don't know what this is yet. Along the fence here, we could see there is red tape along the inside. It's tied off on that area right there. I'm gonna go try to get a closer look at what's inside the red taped off area. Inside of that red taped area, it looks like they've dug a massive hole. I can't even see the bottom of it. And we can see all the way through where that building used to sit. It's gone. Massive area. They could basically fit Roadrunner Express just about in this new area. Here's another look. Look at all that rubble. And there's that hole. That hole is probably 15 feet deep as Roadrunner Express goes by. Really crazy. What do we have here? It looks like there's a giant Christmas tree in front of the train station. I don't believe we can use the train station with that there, but I'll double check. Also in front of the train station, we can see an area that should be set up for roasting marshmallows and making s'mores. And there is your confirmation. This stop is closed for the winter because they added another Christmas tree to the park. And I have a feeling they might be trying to utilize this space for Christmas time the same way they utilize it for Halloween, with a special lighting spectacular. So everyone can gather right here, just like they did for the arrival. That's just my theory. Don't know if that's true or not. Can't wait to see this tree topped off and lit up. Now the next time we see Gully Washer, I have a feeling it will be returned to that beautiful blue color. We have more new signage in the park, talking about a gold pass being $75, and letting you know that Holiday in the Park starts November 22nd. I have never seen so many dragonflies. There are probably 50 to 100 dragonflies flying all over this water. Now people get mad when I talk about Kid Flash, so I'm gonna let these videos do the talking. Hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek into what's happening with Kid Flash. I do see some stuff still behind the fence there. But all of the Holiday in the Park stuff has been moved around. Looks like a lot of the bins have been opened. They have installed a lot of lights, I'm sure. And they got ladders here now. But we will continue to check on Kid Flash and just see what's happening that we can see from a standard guest view. So I did find out that the Alzheimer's event is from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock today, so the park has been continuing to fill up. Now the first announcement I get to make is I'm very happy to say my collab with JB Thrills, sort of, from Six Flags Over Texas is coming out this Wednesday, November 12th. So check back at noon on Wednesday to watch the video. Pretty long and it's very funny. The next thing I have to announce is that we hit 5,000 subscribers. So that means next weekend, Saturday, November 15th, I am going to go live here on YouTube from Six Flags Fiesta Texas. I'm hoping it's about an hour long and you'll get to see updates on everything from the Project 2026 or maybe 2027 site, Kid Flash, because we saw a lot of activity there today, and everything else going on with Holiday in the Park because we will be 1 week away from that, and also a couple days away from IAPA, where we may be hearing some announcements regarding this park or plenty of other Six Flags parks. And finally, the biggest announcement I want to make is, first of all, a huge thank you to everyone who chooses to watch these videos, because we hit the 4,000 hour watch time mark, so this channel is now monetized. And I said I would be announcing a new roller coaster trip when that happened, so without further ado, I will be going to 3 or 4 theme parks before 2026. I'm going to Disneyland and California Adventure. I have not been there in 10 years. I am also going to Knott's Berry Farm. Now, this is not my first time at Knott's Berry Farm. However, I have no credits from there. So for the first time ever, I hope to ride Accelerator and Silver Bullet and all of the amazing coasters there, as well as eat some of the incredible food. And last but not least, for the first time ever, I'm crossing off Magic Mountain from the top of my bucket list. I've wanted to go to this park since 2002 or 2003 when I started playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, because that was one of 3 Six Flags parks in the US in that game. So I knew all of the coasters there in the early 2000s, and then I discovered it was a real place on RCDB in 2005, and now I'm actually going. So it's one of those pinch me, I'm dreaming moments, but I am looking forward to riding Full Throttle, Twisted Colossus, Goliath, Tatsu, and so many more. But thank you guys for letting me live the dream we're just gonna keep crossing coasters and parks off of the bucket list for years to come. Again, the number one question I get asked is it packed? Today, crowds are not too bad. So if you're thinking of coming here, come on over and check back again every week for updates from Six Flags Fiesta Texas, as well as SeaWorld San Antonio for Barracuda Strike. This was my 26th week in a row here, and we're going to continue that streak way into next year. And stay tuned for content from Busch Gardens Tampa, SeaWorld Orlando, and 3 Universal Orlando theme parks. And if you learned nothing today, just remember these 3 things. No good deed goes unpunished. Follow me on TikTok. And like our friends at Togo always said, when you're feeling stuck in life, push down, pull up. That was another day in the Hennisphere.